What next?
The next thing, since we're talking about the body, being master of the body and controlling the body, and talking about the violin rather than the bow, which is important.
Yeah.
Support. Can you tell us how you get support for a singer?
Can you explain me what you feel about the support yourself?
Well, when I take a breath in, there's a lot of things in what you were saying.
Explain me, yes.
Okay. When I take a breath in, it's very important the way I'm standing. I feel that the support is almost coming through the ground as much as anything. You take a breath in, it engages, the breath comes out, and the voice just floats on it, as in a...
I'm going to tell you one thing. You're complicating the thing too much. Because your body, just feel your body. What is your body? And you know the functioning of the support is a very simple thing. It's the same thing as the shock absorber on a car. What is the shock absorber does to the car? Stabilize all the time. What do you think? The support is exactly the same thing.
Just stabilizing breath.
Now put your hand on my hand. Okay? Now press.
Yeah.
This is what we usually do. Now press slowly.
Yeah.
And that's what it does. And all of a sudden it comes to the point where the voice will start to go in motion. All of a sudden it stops there, the air stops.
Yeah.
There's no more pressure on the air. And that is the thing. We always figured that, for me, it's the motion of it. Because the thing is, it's not to try to say, it's the tonsil, it's this, it's that. The motion, to try to feel it goes down, and it's a membrane that really goes down. Like, for instance, the big problem is, if you keep, like a lot of people talk about the support, you pull in. That's the support. What do you do? How do you breathe with this?
Well,
Finish.
you can't, yeah.
That's it. You have to be free, and that is the freedom. For instance, your lungs cannot go up, cannot go back, because you got the what do you call
Ribs.
The ribs. Yeah. You got the shoulder and everything. Yeah. What is the functioning of the? It's to go down. Give
drops.
Space. Yeah. Give space forward, backward, maybe a little bit, but down especially. And that is the thing that very often singers don't understand, that they think that they fill in by, no, it's the opposite. Your eyes are very, very capricious. You practically cannot touch them. The air does exactly the same thing with your lungs. If by a mistake of your mind that you do, you're stopping the air. Because what is happening? This is what happened. It's not exactly the lungs that would stop, but the cord will stop you. And you put an obstruction. And how do you fight that obstruction? Only one way: eliminate it, and that's it.
Alzati, la tuo figlio a te concedo riveder. Nell'ombra, nel silenzio,
This note is not good for a simple reason. When I started the aria, I was singing too much for myself. And it lasted practically till the end of the aria, I have to say. And it's a simple thing. I could not open my throat enough because I was trying too much to try to think of technique and all that, and that's very bad. You know, even good singers sometimes take habit.
The fourth law is how to open the throat.
Good. You see, the thing is that most of the singers don't know that you have to open your throat when you sing. There's a lot of people. Some of them, they know. Some of them, they're doing it without even thinking, and it's there. Okay? Now, very simple thing. This is a muscle. Okay? Now watch what happens. Now, I didn't do this with the air. Now, watch what happens if I do a sound, close. But if I open it, the point is, by opening the throat, you become in control not only of the opening of the throat, it creates your tension that you're looking for the cord. Just try to understand one thing that is very simple. I'm jumping maybe or all that stuff, but this is your throat. It's very simple. This is your cord. Now they're like this, huh? Now all of a sudden, you're opening up the larynx. See what happened to your cord? There it is. And already 50% is done for you. But if a person doesn't know how to open their throat, and I'm sorry to say it, no matter who you are, and no matter who is the singer, and bring me Mr. Pavarotti, bring me Mr. Placido Domingo right here in front of me, and they will not deny this. It is not possible. That's why they became great singers like they are, because they discovered this opening.
Nemico della patria e vecchia fiaba che beatamente
Bad habit in this is that at certain moment you will notice that the voice open and close on me, and there is nothing I can do about it. My mind doesn't seem to be able to control. You see, like tradito, that is completely closed. And it says this is not dignified of stating that it's a good note for that reason. Like this one, costume, that's wide open, and that is not good at all.
I don't vocalize before I sing. But I don't vocalize, but I do something else. It's like she has to play the piano. Huh? Us, we have to sing. Now, just think to open your throat. Now, what are you doing? You're doing this to the chord. And that's what's important. Like they say, you know, a violin has to play. The violinist has to play the violin during the day. Why? It's not for the violin. The violin doesn't have to be warmed up. Like the piano is there. The pianist comes in. Yes, sometimes very often they will tune because the piano goes out of tune. But a violinist is going to tune his violin just before. But he doesn't play he could take any violin and play with it and then do a concert with another violin. The violin doesn't have to be warmed up. I have to say that my feeling is ourself, mind over matter, will give you exactly what you want.